We're live here in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Emory Gymnasium, Hartley Court, at the George Williams Sports Complex on the campus of St. Augustine's University in beautiful southeast Raleigh, North Carolina for Game 3 of 3, the final game in this chapter between the Tampa Bay Titans and the Raleigh Firebirds. It's TBL playoff time, round 2, Game 3, winner go home. Alongside my tag team partner, Corey Frazier, I'm Craig Green. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. Corey, your assessment of the first 2 games in this series.
Yeah, Craig, it's been a hotly contested series. Tampa Bay really dominated Game 1, had their way with the Firebirds, caught them off guard, and just gave them complete chaos here in that Game 1. And then in Game 2, Raleigh was able to come back, win by 20 points. We got to see the Firebirds that won 17 games, Craig, and they were playing like a playoff team rather than a regular season team, and they're proving that this series can go either way.
2 Firebirds in double figures, in double-doubles yesterday. Julian Gamble, 28 and 12 with 6 assists in 41 minutes of action. Mason Harrell, 24 minutes of action, a double-double as well, 12 points, 11 rebounds. DJ Thomas, spark plug off the bench, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He had his fingerprints all over yesterday's ball game, Corey.
Yeah, he really did have his fingerprints all over the game, was able to dominate in so many different ways, so many different facets, just showing the type of player he can be if given the opportunity to dominate, and that's what he did, Craig.
And on the other side for the Tampa Bay Titans, you know, they are looking to get their collective face back after yesterday the Firebirds took it to them and won by 20 here at home. Some of their key players from ball game number 1 really had a tough time of it yesterday afternoon. Again, we're looking at Justin Blanks, who only finished with 5 points on the day. He was also ejected from the ball game. Jaden Flores only had 9 points. Chase Bars was a big major part of the victory on Thursday night, held to 8 points, and Bryce Meringue also held to under 10. He had 9 points in the ball game. Just a fantastic job by the Raleigh Firebirds defense to slow down some of the stars of the Tampa Bay Titans.
Yeah, the Titans weren't really looking like the Titans in Game 2. Meringue went 4 for 12, Bars went 2 for 10, Blanks went 2 for 11, and the Firebirds defense were shutting down some of the premier scorers on Tampa Bay's offense.
Firebirds did a fantastic job yesterday. They forced 21 turnovers against the Tampa Bay Titans, and off of those and points from turnovers for the Firebirds, 23 points scored off of 21 Tampa turnovers. So the Firebirds are looking to repeat that performance, and if they can do that, they will host Game 1 of Round 3 of the TBL playoffs right here on either Thursday night or Friday night. Please check TBL social media and the Raleigh Firebirds social media for an update on that. But we will come back with more thoughts on this ball game in just a moment. It's the Titans, it's the Firebirds, TBL Round 2, Game 3, winner go home. This is Raleigh Firebirds playoff basketball.
Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
At York Properties, we have been a trusted partner in real estate and property management in the Triangle for over a century. As a family-owned business, we prioritize building lasting relationships, supporting our community, and providing exceptional service with integrity. Whether you're buying, leasing, managing, or investing, York Properties is your dedicated partner every step of the way. Experience York. Visit yorkproperties.com to learn more.
Welcome to Jack's Seafood and Soul Food, where flavor meets tradition. We bring you the finest seafood and soul food, crafted with care and inspired by time-honored recipes. From our perfectly seasoned shrimp to our mouth-watering collard greens, Every dish reflects our commitment to quality and authenticity. Whether you're dining in or ordering online, Jack's is your destination for a truly unforgettable meal. Experience soul food like never before. Visit us at jacksseafoodandsoulfood.com to learn more and place your order today.
Still with our pregame coverage here live from Southeast Raleigh, North Carolina. Both teams on the court warming up. Got a few minutes left until tip-off. Taking a look around TBL, we have other playoff games taking place this afternoon. Looking at a third game this afternoon between the New York Phoenix and the Albany Patroons. That game will tip off at 3 p.m. The St. Louis Griffins hosting the Logansport Iron Horses at 4 o'clock. And at 8 p.m., San Diego will take on the Bakersfield Majestic. Again, all of these win-or-go-home scenarios. And again, Corey, looking at the Tampa Bay Titans, seemed to have lost their composure yesterday late in the ball game. But today, you have no margin for error on either side. If you're Tampa Bay, how do you approach today's game knowing that the numbers are against you, the home crowd will be against you?
Yeah, Tampa Bay can't lose their composure as a ball club. This Tampa Bay team known for their fire and their intensity, and that won them game 2, but ended up being the death of them. That won them game 1, but ended up being the death of them in game 2. They lost their composure. A lot of their star players lost their composure, and as a fault of that, they end up losing. So in this game 3, they're gonna have to maintain their composure, maintain their calmness, and all the cards are stacked against them here in this game 3. And if they win, it's gonna be through blood, sweat, and tears. It's gonna be a close game, and they're fatigued. Craig, they just played a very hard-fought game against this Firebirds team not even 24 hours ago.
And again, the numbers lie on the bench of the Raleigh Firebirds. And again, we will be getting set for tip-off here momentarily. We're going to take one final break before we bring you today's action. Again, the winner of this game will advance to take on the Frederick Flying Cows. And again, the Titans will have to travel to Frederick for that game, so it'll either be on Thursday or Friday next week. You'll have to check the TBL social media for that. But for the Firebirds, if they win, it will be either Thursday or Friday right here at the Nest in Southeast Raleigh.
At Cardinal Family
Take
Dentistry,
one final break. We're going to come back with the national anthem and starting lineups.
Dental care
This
for patients of
is
all
Raleigh
ages
Firebirds
in a
playoff
warm,
basketball.
welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today. At Pivot Physical Therapy, we don't just treat injuries, we transform lives. Our expert therapists are passionate about helping you move beyond pain and unlock your full potential. With cutting-edge techniques and a personalized approach, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't settle for limits. Pivot toward a stronger, healthier you. Visit pivotphysicaltherapy.com today and take the first step toward your comeback.
Corey, your final thoughts before tonight's ball game. We are about just seconds away here from national anthem and starting tip-off. Keys to victory for the Firebirds.
Keys to the victory. I seem to be staring at the key to victory right now, Craig. I'm looking right ahead of me, Julian Gamble. That is the man that, with the plan, that's going to get the Firebirds to destiny into winning this game 3. They're going to have to run their offense through him. It worked in game 2. Don't go away from it in game 3. Slow the tempo down, slow the pace down, make the Titans collapse on defense, and then kick it out to your shooters.
If you can have another performance like you had yesterday where you have 6 players in double figures and 2 others teetering on it like you had yesterday afternoon, you're going to like your results, and you will be moving on to play the Flying Cows once again. And that's a team the Firebirds are very familiar with. They played them in the final game of 2025, a loss in Frederick. Firebirds defeated the Flying Cows in 2023 in Raleigh, a game where Draco Palmer hit a long-range bomb with just seconds to go. None of that matters right now. What does matter is the game in front of you. You cannot go on till Thursday or Friday until you get past Sunday. The Firebirds are looking to do just that. 48 minutes of basketball or then some, should the game dictate that. But the Firebirds are ready. The Titans are ready. And we shall be going to our starting lineups and national anthem here momentarily. But again, want to thank all of you for tuning in here today on TBL, TV.TV, the World Sports Broadcasting Network. Also, T2F Media as well. It can be viewed on all 3 platforms, and the T2F Media app is available on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and iOS and Android devices. Crowd is still filing in here, Corey, and we had a loud, ruckus crowd yesterday afternoon. Do you expect the same thing today? I think we do. The fans know what's up. They know what's on the line. And we are just about set for action here as we will send it to our public address announcer, Mr. Tom Slater.
Raleigh Firebirds. Before we begin today's game, we ask everyone to please rise and join the PBL, our players, coaches, and officials, as we proudly honor the United States of America.
Ola Jones with the national anthem. And now Tom Slater will present the starting lineup for both teams. No real changes on either side, Corey. But again, Tampa Bay still facing the exact same predicament they faced, which was not having strength in numbers. They can't afford injuries or foul trouble.
Yeah, they can't afford either, Craig, as they want to win this game. They're going to have to play smart and play clean.
Bryce Meringue, Justin Blanks being announced. And Trey Dooms also being announced to the crowd. Dooms in yesterday's ball game had 22 points on 9 of 15 shooting. Chase Barr is a non-factor in yesterday's game. He had 8 points on 2 of 10 shooting. And now the Firebirds will be presented to the crowd.
Now, let's see today's starters for your Raleigh Firebirds.
Again, the starting lineup for the Titans: Justin Blanks, Chase Bars, Jadron Flores, Trey Dooms, and Bryce Meringue. And you can see the Firebird starters on the screen. Daquan Antoine out of Nichols College. Ahmad Abdullah as well out of North Carolina A&T. Mason Harrell out of Winston-Salem State. Limestone University's own Shaq Dance. And from the U at 6'9", Julian Gamble, the TBL All-Star. He was your player to watch yesterday, Corey, and he came out and he proved you correct. How big of a role does Julian Gamble need to play today?
Yeah, Julian Gamble has to bring his A game today. He has to dominate every single matchup against any big man that Tampa tried to throw at him. Tampa doesn't have a lot of size. They don't have a lot of depth. Julian Gamble needs to take advantage of that early and get to the rim and get to the line.
See if the Firebirds are aggressive to start off with in today's game. And today the Firebirds are in white and the Tampa Bay Titans are in black. And both teams out on the floor now. We are just about ready for tip-off. Harrell in the circle. And he'll jump it up with Chase Bars. At Winston-Salem State against Florida A&M. An all HBCU tip-off here. But we are ready. It's win or go home basketball in Southeast Raleigh. Both teams are ready. The ball goes up, and it's basketball time in the nest. Titans get the opening tip, and an early foul called on Ahmad Abdullah trying to challenge against Justin Blanks.
And Blanks already off to the races early, getting to the line and forcing foul trouble this early in the game. Smart move by Blanks.
Our officials for today's game: Jessica Adams, Joe Pettiford, and Charlene Pham. And that is Jessica Adams underneath, distributing the basketball to Blanks. And Blanks misses the first free throw already.
Blanks looking to shake back from the rough game he had in game 2. Shot 2 for 11, only had 5 points. Looking to make a difference here in this game 3 as he misses the second free throw.
Firebirds coming down with their first offensive possession now. It's Ahmad Abdullah from North Carolina A&T State University. He's got Shaq Dance out there on the wing. Trying to find Gamble. He's got him with 10 on the shot clock, and that's off the leg of Blanks. Immediately double-teamed was Gamble, and he was 25 feet away from the basket.
As Tampa obviously making an adjustment, they said somebody else is going to have to beat us, and it's not going to be Julian Gamble, sending a double early in this first quarter.
8 on the shot clock for the Firebirds. Dance has it. Dance looking, jab stepping, 3-ball. A little too strong, and here comes Tampa. Pass over the top to Blanks, and here comes Shaq Dance with the help defense.
Shaq Dance making up for his mistake right there. Shot a questionable three-pointer, made up for it on the defensive end.
Flores to inbound. He's got Bars. Bryce Meringue, rather ineffective yesterday, his first touch. Dooms, the 18-footer in and out. Still no score here in Raleigh. Abdullah running the point today for the Firebirds. Clears a little space, and he can't get that jumper to fall. So here comes Bryce Meringue. Dooms with the scoop and a foul, and this one is going to go against Harrell. That's his first and the team's second on the Firebirds.
As Tampa attacking the basket here early in this first quarter. Wasn't really doing that in the last game. shot 9 for 28 from the three-point line. They seem to be taking a different approach here in this game 3 as they look to attack the basket more often.
Dooms puts a crooked number on the board for the Tampa Bay Titans. Misses the second free throw. And here come the Firebirds back the other way. Gamble has his hands on it, 1-on-1 against Bars. ISO Joe. Pass off the leg of Meringue. Should stay with the Firebirds here.
It's Raleigh looking to find some type of tempo of offense here as they can't find it right now.
Gamble looking inside on the low block. He's got to give it up. 5 and 4. Dance. Got to shoot it. Too strong. And will not be chased down, but it will still be Tampa Bay's ball. Oh, they actually, correction, they're going to say it's Firebirds ball. One official we saw Pettiford point towards the Firebird, well, towards Tampa, and then change the call.
As Craig, yet again, we see the double team on Julian Gamble. They're denying Julian Gamble the ball at all costs.
Firebirds weaving around the perimeter. 5 on the shot clock. Dance has to go. Dance to scoop and the hoop. First bucket for the Firebirds. That puts them ahead. 10 minutes to go in this first quarter. Dooms passes up the 3. Thought about it. And now Dooms again. Trying to pull up from the mid-range. There's Bars, the soft floater from about 5 or 10 feet out. Daquan Antoine with his hands on the basketball. He's got Harrell down low against Meringue. Little fade away from Harrell, just a little too short. Meringue gathers off the glass and got the lucky bounce. 2 straight buckets for Tampa Bay. Abdullah gets a half a screen from Gamble. Gamble once again against Bars. 10 on the shot clock for Dance. Dance against Blanks. Dance, too strong. Bars with another board. Not the best shots right now. Not the best shot selection for the Firebirds as Meringue lays it off the glass, and that's 3 straight baskets for the Tampa Bay Titans.
Coach Antonio Davis has to call a timeout.
Agreed. May need to refocus here. Daquan off the glass, and the block is called, and Daquan will go to the line. Flores tried to draw the charge. Daquan hit the floor hard as well. And both players up on their feet. Good sign right there, but Daquan will go to the line for 2. And Jadrian Flores with the foul.
Craig, we see from Raleigh right now, we haven't really seen any offense outside of that Shaq Dance layup. Can't seem to find a tempo here early in this first quarter.
Seems like Tampa's doing a good job chasing shooters off the perimeter, forcing bad shots. They've been doing it to Daquan quite often in this series. They know he is prolific from three-point range. He's top 3 in the league, actually. As a matter of fact, I believe he is 5th in TBL in three-point percentage. Shoots 50% from three-point range. But 50% from the free throw line that time around, and the Firebirds trail by 4. There's Trey Dooms. Meringue with Gamble in his face. Bars wins the offensive board against Shaq and against Harrell. Dooms got it off the glass to go. Gamble, good job to avoid a foul call, but the Firebirds have to do a better job of boxing out. Gamble, freight train, down the lane, fouled. And give it to Bars. That's number 1 on Chase Bars.
And Julian Gamble, seen a lot of him at the free throw line here in this playoff series as he's went to the line on multiple occasions, shot 6 for 13 from the free throw line in game 2 Shot 5 for 12 from the free throw line in game 1.
It has been feast or famine, hit or miss from the line for Gamble. Firebirds going to need every point they can get today. This is a elimination game on both ends. The winner advances, the loser is done for the season. Firebirds trail by 5, 4 minutes into this first quarter. Harrell nearly steals it away from Meringue. 10 on the shot clock for Tampa Bay. Blanks wants to screen. And here's a block from Harrell as Blanks rises up to try to dunk it. Good defense by Harrell. 4 on the shot clock for the Titans.
Harrell is playing absolute great help defense right there and meeting Blanks at the rim.
Bars, no good, but then still an offensive board. Meringue hanging out behind Bars collects the easy rebound. Meringue from the free throw line. Rebound by Gamble. In the corner, Abdullah chased off the line by Flores. Daquan Antoine, 4-3, cha-ching. First of hopefully many, the Firebirds need that 3 ball this afternoon, and the 2023 TBL three-point champion sets it off. Dooms. Travel in between the two Firebirds. Bars can't get it to go. Harrell clears the board. Here comes Shaq Dance down the lane. Ahmad Abdullah off the glass and scores. Firebirds level it at 9.
Raleigh just need to see a couple go in as they seem to have found a flow for their offense.
Meringue. Bars, Flores. 10 on the shot clock for the Titans. Bars, three-pointer, got it. That's Jadrian Flores saying it's in his veins. You better do it in the fourth quarter, my friend. We still got a long way to go. Daquan Antoine, cross-court pass, Abdullah, Shaq, into the lane, got the layup, looking for the call, didn't get it. Joe Pettiford said, no, sir.
Shaq Dance doing what he does best, getting to the rim with the contact, was looking for the foul call there.
Either way, it's a 1-point deficit for the Firebirds. Dooms with an air ball. Blanks out hustling the Firebirds that time and finds Chase Bars, who gets a second chance points for the Tampa Bay Titans. Firebirds looking to continue an offensive flow here. It feels like it's been, a little and lower the shoulder offensive foul on Harrell. Feel like that was an easy call against him, Corey, on that one.
Yes. Harrell standing at about 6'8", throwing that arm like that with that wingspan, you're going to get that call every single time.
Timeout on the floor. I think we're staying here. So a little bit more than halfway through the first quarter. And again, close ball game to get things started. Feels like the Firebirds are, playing with a little bit more energy in this first half. I mean, the crowd has started to arrive. And, we've got a home atmosphere that Tampa Bay won't really get to see this playoff season again. They will be playing on the road for the remainder of the playoffs. So if they do advance today, they will be in Frederick for not only game 1, but 2 and 3 as well.
As you got to give credit where credit is due. This Tampa team playing 3 games in a row on the road with not that many players. The way that they've been able to hang in this series is very respectable. But on the other hand, for Raleigh, you can see the experience and how experience has been playing a factor in this series. A lot of inexperienced teams in a predicament like Raleigh was just now, early in this first quarter, they would have got thrown off by a run like that. But Raleigh maintained their composure, gathered it back, and now we got a ball game.
They haven't had the best start to the first 2 games either. Remember in yesterday's ball game, they started off with a turnover and then a layup immediately by the Titans. Today starts off with a foul and free throws for the Titans, but they find ways to recover very quickly. This is a resilient bunch and a veteran core team as well.
Yes, they're known for coming back. Something they might want to clean up if they want to advance further down the line in these playoffs, because a lot of these teams that they're playing against, they're not going to have the luxury of being able to come back from these leads and having these lapses mentally.
5:39 to go here in the first quarter. And the Firebirds trailing by 3. Substitutions for Raleigh. Into the game, DJ Thomas, Jeremiah Pope, and now also St. Augustine's own Kenny Collins. As Tampa will inbound. And they will check in with new players as well. Jonathan Jean into the game. Bryce Beamer also off the bench. 10 on the shot clock now for Tampa Bay. Blanks with nowhere to go. Bars 20 feet away from the basket. Meringue around Abdullah. Too strong. Tipped out. Who's it going to go to? It will stay with Tampa. And Meringue is down. Looks a little bit shaken up. But on his feet, thankfully. And looks like he's calling. Is he calling for a sub? He's going to try to walk it off. I think he said he's all right. He's good to go.
As Craig, you just see the wear and tear, that lack of depth for Tampa Bay. It's just wearing down on this team. This team that plays very physical. They don't run, and they're not hiding.
10 again on the shot clock for Tampa. This is Jonathan Jean. Jean finds Bars, who lost it on the way up. I think he changed his mind midway. Did he want to dunk it or lay it up? But he was very fortunate that it went into the basket.
It's got to be a luxury being that big and being able to have the choice of what you want to do.
Ahmad Abdullah makes a great choice, takes the open 3 and knocks it down. Firebirds trail by 2. Bars is very far away from the basket. That's where you want him. Beamer had it knocked away. Meringue can't finish. Ahmad Abdullah with the rebound. Good tap by Gamble. Ahmad has got Kenny. Kenny for 3. No, too strong. Jean got his pocket picked by DJ Thomas. He's got Kenny open. Kenny, good pass in the lane. Firebirds a little miscommunication. Pope from the free throw line, no good. 3-on-2 for Tampa. Beamer's going to pull up for 3. Ahmad with the rebound. And now Firebirds with numbers. DJ is going to take it all the way. Gives it up to Gamble, who just mishandled it. He's got Kenny. And now Gamble. Good pass inside to Kenny. Ball movement for the Firebirds is excellent. Maybe 1-2 passes too many, but Pope. Long 3, no good off the back rim. Back and forth we go. Blanks. Off the glass, no. And Pope with the foul. Back and forth they go. Up and down the court like thoroughbreds.
Yeah, it's a very fast-paced brand of offense from both teams right there. Weren't able to get anything to go, but a lot of good looks for both teams.
And Pope with the foul. That's the 3rd on the Firebirds. And again, a low-scoring first quarter here. Not from a lack of trying. Both teams are locked in and playing some pretty good ball right now. Again, the shooting percentages would not reflect that right now. Again, the Firebirds 38%, 36% for Tampa Bay. And again, three-point shooting still a mixed bag for the Firebirds, 2 of 6 to start this game.
As Raleigh kind of shied away from shooting the 3 as often as they would like. And they haven't really been able to convert that much here in this series. The #1 team in three-point shooting has not been able to knock it down consistently here in these playoffs.
Tampa's made a concerted effort to chase them away from the three-point line when possible, especially Daquan Antoine. Jean too physical with Kenny Collins. And that will result in a foul and a side out.
And Jean, known for his physical play, usually gets away with hand checking, but he wasn't able to get away with it that time.
Blanks out, Kendon Lewis in for the Tampa Bay Titans. Thomas against Jean. Thomas pulls up from 17. Here comes Tampa Bay, leading by 4. Flores for 3, no. Flores up again and fouled on the way up. That was created by Dooms moving without the basketball, out hustling a couple of Firebirds to get the offensive board.
And that's one thing. If Tampa doesn't do anything else, they're going to hustle, especially on the rebounding side. For the most part, in every single game, they've beaten Raleigh in rebounds. Beat them 59-47 in game 2.
They just shot the ball terribly. That's partially what led to the Firebirds and Titans squaring off here in game 3. But also, Firebirds came out extremely flat in the third and fourth quarter of game 1. Flores knocks down both free throws. It's a 6-point deficit now for the Firebirds. With 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Kenny's got to get across half court. He nearly went back court. 10 on the shot clock for DJ Thomas. They've been trying to find Gamble, but they are bracketing him with 2 defenders. 5 and 4 for Kenny. Kenny, long 3, no.
What a contest right there by Lewis.
And then Gene scores in transition. Timeout Firebirds. And this lead is ballooned now to 8. And Firebirds again looking for answers here. All right, we will take a timeout. 22-14, Tampa Bay Titans in front.
At Pivot Physical Therapy, we don't just treat injuries, we transform lives. Our expert therapists are passionate about helping you move beyond pain and unlock your full potential. With cutting-edge techniques and a personalized approach, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't settle for limits. Pivot toward a stronger, healthier you. Visit pivotphysicaltherapy.com today and take the first step toward your comeback.
Today's game can be viewed on tbltv.tv/Firebirds, the World Sports Broadcasting Network TV, and also T2F Media's app, available on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and iOS and Android devices. 2:39 to go in this first quarter. Firebirds trailing by 8. They will come out of the commercial break and the timeout with the basketball. What's going on in the Firebirds huddle?
The Firebirds, Coach Antonio Davis has to be drawing up some game plans for the other players on the rotation. Obviously, they know Gamble is getting 2 cents at them, possibly even 3 cents at him every time he touches the ball. They're going to have to make some offense some other ways. There's a lot of people on this Firebirds team that can score. You have depth, they got to use it.
Firebirds do have the size advantage. They have a bunch of trees out there. Dante Green at 6'10", Antonio Spencer at 6'10", Mason Harrell 6'8", and of course Julian Gamble at 6'9". Not to be outdone by the size on the floor for the Tampa Bay Titans. They do have Chase Barnes out there standing at 6'10", but that's about it. So we'd like to see the Firebirds take advantage, but it seems as if Tampa has found an elixir for what the Firebirds are trying to cook up. 2:30 to go in this first quarter. Firebirds with the ball. Thomas with 10 on the shot clock. Against Gene. Takes him to the bucket. Against 3 Titans. Can't convert. Dooms comes down with it. Dooms sprinting ahead. It's 5-on-4 Tampa. Dance with the contest, but a tough shot by Trey Dooms.
Trey Dooms hitting a lot of tough shots for this Tampa Bay team.
Gamble one-on-one against Beamer. This is your chance. 10 on the shot clock. Looking around for someone to pass the ball to. Here comes the help defense. Shaq Dance. Got it. Good pass by Gamble. Great finish by Dance.
As you saw right there, Craig, they sent 3 defenders at him.
And that's going to free up at least 2 other Firebirds if they continue to do that. Bryce Beamer for 3, wide open. No one stepped out to contest. The best three-point shooter on the Tampa Bay Titans.
Beamer had himself a game yesterday with 24 points, to go along with 15 rebounds.
He was the bright spot for the Titans in a dark moment. Pass intercepted by Jean. Here comes the Titans. And Flores finishes at the rim again, turning defense into offense. They're using those turnovers and cashing in for their own points. 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Firebirds all of a sudden down by 13. DJ. Pope against Flores. Too strong. Foul, stay right here. Who's it going to be on? Pick a Titan. Beamer, that's his first. So 49.5 to go, and it will be should be free throws here. No, they're going to go side out. First foul in the last 2 minutes. And just 10 on the shot clock for the Firebirds. Kenny looking for Gamble inside. Campbell finishes against Beamer and against Lewis. Now Firebirds getting back quickly on defense, but Lewis slices through 3 Firebirds and finishes. That's got to be demoralizing. 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Can the Firebirds go 2 for 1 here? Looks like they will not. 10 on the shot clock for Raleigh. Kenny Collins is wide open. 6 and 5. Pope, step back 3 from the corner, in and out. And foul on Beamer with 11.6 to go, and that will be free throws for Julian Gamble as Beamer caught holding against Julian down low.
And Gamble can't really catch a break as you got Beamer being as physical as humanly possible, and then you got Bars about to check into the game right now as Raleigh has to size up a little bit more. Take some of that pressure off of Gamble as he knocks down that free throw.
They're going to need every freebie they can get. I remember you told us, what did your grandpa say back in the day?
Free throws, you got to make them. They're free.
That's right. And right now the Firebirds need every single bucket they can get. Shaq takes a tumble, and he looks like he is down. 5 on 4 for the Titans, and Shaq Dance in the backcourt banged up. Took a shot there, and we have staff out to help him out. He got caught up in the mixer there trying to grab the rebound. It could be some possibly cramping. We have TMO Wade Harris out there helping to stretch him out. For those that don't know, Wade Harris is a personal trainer, so knows exactly what to do in these moments, and Shaq is good to go, thank goodness.
Raleigh can't afford to lose a player like Shaq Dance, especially in his pivotal elimination game.
He pointed to his chest and said he took a shot to the midsection. So all is well, but Shaq will take a seat. Daquan Antoine will check in his place. 3.7 to go, Firebirds ball. Down by 12.
Fastest player on the court, in the backcourt, DJ Thomas. Look at the zoom right here.
3 and 2, DJ. 1, got to put it up. Shot did not get off in time, and the Firebirds trail by 12 at the end of the first quarter. 31-19, Game 3, Round 2. This is Raleigh Firebirds playoff basketball.
Welcome to Jack's Seafood and Soul Food, where flavor meets tradition. We bring you the finest seafood and soul food, crafted with care and inspired by time-honored recipes. From our perfectly seasoned shrimp to our mouth-watering collard greens, every dish reflects our commitment to quality and authenticity. Whether you're dining in or ordering online, Jack's is your destination for a truly unforgettable meal. Experience soul food like never before. Visit us at jacksseafoodandsoulfood.com to learn more and place your order today.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, We're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Firebirds in that first quarter shot 7 of 21 for 33%, 2 of 7 from three-point range, 3 of 6 from the line. They were out-rebounded 21-10. They turned the basketball over twice, and those were cashed in for 4 Tampa Bay points. On the other side for the Titans, Corey, they recovered nicely. They shot 12 of 25 for 48%. And 2 of 5 from long range. And again, the rebounding edge by 11. What did Tampa Bay do well in that first quarter?
Tampa Bay did every single thing well, at least on the offensive and defensive end, as they denied Julian Gamble the ball. They said somebody else is going to have to beat us. It's not going to be Julian Gamble. He beat us in game 2. He's not going to beat us in game 3. On the offensive end, you see there's a much more larger volume of scoring for Tampa Bay than there is for Raleigh.
Second chance points in favor of the Titans as well, 10-5. Points in the paint, 20-10 for the smaller team. Daquan misses as Shaq comes back in and gets the layup of the assist from Gamble. Firebirds need more of that, more offensive boards, more guys crashing down low to help Gamble out. 10 on the shot clock now for the Titans. Eugene trying to get a screen from Bars, now 7 and 6 and 5. Here comes Blanks to come get it against Kenny Collins. 3 and 2. That should be an offensive foul, and it will be. Shaq Dance establishes position. Joe Pettiford had the call.
That's great defensive rotations right there from Raleigh. They're talking on defense. They made the right rotations, and it resulted in a turnover.
Every dating app I've ever been on in my life says communication is key, and we saw it right there from the Firebirds. They're talking to each other and a successful defensive possession. DJ Thomas looking for Gamble. Nice little touch pass that time. Firebirds working around the perimeter. Daquan Antoine just a little too hard. How you hit the backboard from the corner that time. Blanks has Flores, and they're moving the ball well. They're playing three-point offense. Blanks will fire and knock down another three-pointer. The Firebirds now down 34-21.
As you saw Gamble, knowing the help is coming right there, as another turnover for Raleigh, that they have to switch up their game plan. Tampa Bay literally sitting on Julian Gamble, waiting for the ball to come his way.
That time, Thomas tried to feed him. Gamble looks like either got his foot stepped on or just was a step too late. And again, an easy turnover for the Firebirds once again. In that first quarter, they turned the ball over twice. This is their third of the game. Gene has Blanks. Blanks a willing shooter. And then a late foul call that time by Jessica Adams as she will tag DJ Thomas. There was contact, but the shot was well off before the foul was called.
Yeah, that's one of those ticky-tacky calls where you just you got to shrug your shoulders and move on to the next play.
It's DJ Thomas's second foul. And Blanks will shoot 3 free throws. And at best, he can go 66%. It's actually Thomas's first foul.
Blanks a 59% free throw shooter.
Still got folks making their way inside of the gym here at Emory Gymnasium at St. Aug's. 1 of 3 from the line. So a three-point shooter fouled only gets 1 point. Good ball movement. Gamble stripped on the way up.
As Tampa Bay taking a page out of Detroit's book, they're sending guys Julian Gamble's way at every single opportunity. And every single bucket he has, they're going to work for, as it's going to stay. No, it's going to go the other way. It's Tampa Bay ball.
Another turnover. Daquan trying to save it and stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Nearly another turnover. Gene, he traveled. And, yep, we saw it. He took about 4 steps as he took the entire trip around Europe that time.
Yes. It looked more like a United States step than a Euro step right there.
Gamble off the glass and got it. Good feed from Shaq Dance. Firebirds looking to build some momentum. Down by 12 right now, first 2 minutes of the second quarter. Blanks looking for somewhere to go. Dooms, they're just going to dribble, drive, and kick. Got to box out Bars. Kenny saves it. Here comes Raleigh. DJ Thomas on the move. That's a Euro step, and he's fouled on the way up. And DJ Thomas will go to the line for 2, give the foul call, that time to Flores.
As Raleigh showing some signs of life here, getting some opportune stops and looking to trim down this deficit to 10 as DJ Thomas goes to the line.
Robert Geyer, the head coach of the Titans, looking for an explanation as DJ knocks down the first free throw. DJ Thomas, first-year Firebird out of Shaw University. And 2 free throws good that time. Firebirds down by 10. Tampa with the ball. Gene looking for somewhere to go off of his own knee, and it's Firebirds basketball.
Nice. Yet another stop for this Firebirds team that has to be boosting their morale right now.
Home crowd behind them. Gamble put the brakes on and puts it up and in. Julian Gamble, another basket for the Firebirds, and yes, life is being shown.
It's Gamble taking his time there. Knew the double team was coming as Bars misses. Was knocking those down in game 1. Couldn't get to go right now here in this game 3.
Dance to the basket. No. Gamble with the follow, and Tampa Bay's going to need a timeout before you know it. As the Firebirds are rallying here, it is a 2-possession game now. DJ all in the back pocket of Gene. 10 on the shot clock for the Titans. Flores, a step back desperation 3, hits absolutely nothing. Firebirds basketball.
Tampa Bay still hasn't calling a timeout yet.
They're making some substitution changes. Here comes Lewis and Beamer. Gene and Blanks will come out. Bryce Morang also back into the game. This is their This Means Business lineup. Firebirds again continuing trying to build some momentum here. 3.5 minutes gone in this second quarter. Kenny has it. Shaq. 4-3. Just a little too strong. Morang flying in for the rebound. Titans looking to push the transition, and Dooms a willing slasher to the basket. Gamble.
Dooms probably the most consistent player on Tampa. Gamble with the pass out to the corner, out to Collins. He wakes, shoots it, couldn't get it to go. Dance with the rebound. Dance can't get it to go. Gamble has it. Gamble couldn't get it to go as a foul call.
Firebirds getting multiple chances and multiple looks. That's what you want, but you also want to knock down one of these baskets. Again, Tampa Bay doing a really good job chasing Firebird shooters away from the three-point line.
Yes. They're doing every single thing you can possibly do on defense to stop Raleigh. They're chasing shooters off of screens. They're forcing them to the line, and they're forcing Julian Gamble to work for every single bucket.
Listen to how quiet this gym gets when Julian shoots this free throw. Two for two for the Dancing Bear. Again, down by 6. Firebirds within range here. And speaking of within range, Bryce Beamer, a guy who was not afraid to fire it from anywhere on the opposite side of the court. Lewis, stolen by DJ. Here comes Daquan Antoine. He lays it home. He beats Meringue to the bucket. No call there as timeout called this time by Tampa Bay, but no call as Daquan was run over by Meringue. But you can feel the momentum shifting here. The Firebirds fans and their bench are starting to percolate a little bit.
Yeah, every single time Tampa Bay seems to make a run, Raleigh comes back and answers, as this game not within arm's reach of anybody right now. It's anybody's ball game.
Around the league right now, 1 game underway. The Albany Patroons on the road, putting the screws to the New York Phoenix. It's 40-19, a minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And again, later on today, the St. Louis Griffins will host Logan Sport at 4 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, the San Diego Sharks will take on the Bakersfield Majestic. Again, these are all Game 3 winner-go-home scenarios around the TBL. And the winner of today's ball game will take on the Frederick Flying Cows. Again, if it is the Firebirds, that game will take place either on Thursday or Friday right here in Southeast Raleigh. And again, keep your eyes on the TBL website, thebasketballleague.net, RaleighFirebirds.net for all your playoff information. Plenty of time in this second quarter for either team to establish themselves and to put their stamp on this game, but after a dismal first quarter for the Firebirds, Corey, they have fought back strong here in the second. They're outscoring the Titans 14-6.
Yeah, and that's all thanks to the play of Julian Gamble. He's adjusted to the double teams and triple teams from Tampa. He's adjusted to it, made the proper reads, and he's a big reason of why they're making this comeback right now.
Gamble working on a double-double already. He's got 12 points and 7 rebounds. Doom stepped out of bounds. Firebirds basketball. Good defense by Shaq Dance. Dance with 8 points in the opening going here. He's played 13 and a half minutes. 6 points for Daquan Antoine. 5 for Ahmad Abdullah. And DJ Thomas with the ball has a single bucket. Looking for more now. Shaq has it with 10. Gamble couldn't handle the pass, turned over into the hands of Bars, and Gamble says, my bad. Got to keep your eyes on Beamer. And that's what DJ's doing now. 10 on the shot clock for Tampa. Nearly an offensive foul on Meringue, who used the arm to extend and push DJ out of the paint. 5 and 4. Meringue for 3. Back rim, no. Gamble with the rebound. That's rebound number 8.
It's the defense of DJ Thomas right there all over Meringue.
Gamble forcing the action and is fouled. And looks like they're going to give it to Bars, and they will. And for Chase Bars, that is foul number 3.
And what an adjustment here by Gamble. Was getting absolutely smothered in that first quarter. He said, if I'm going to command all this attention, I might as well use it to my advantage and go to the line. And he either went to the line or converted on easy layups.
Gamble misses the first free throw. And Gamble makes good on the second free throw.
And what a steal right there by Daquan Antoine.
Firebirds pushing now, 2-on-1. Good idea. DJ's got it. Look at the spin move. Oh, couldn't finish against Jean. Beamer for three, and it's good.
DJ Thomas had everybody on his side right there. Decided to go up with the layup, couldn't get it to go, and then Beamer answers back with a three.
Daquan Antoine, floater is good. Firebirds down by 4. Beamer launches, fires, no. Rebound, Daquan. Dance around Dooms. Dance off the glass and got it to go. Firebirds down without by 2. Now here is Meringue, slid the foot, no travel call. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Gene got the floater to go.
And Gene had a great game too. Looking to do that again and repeat that in game 3.
Daquan with 10 on the shot clock, gets a screen from Gamble. Gamble's gonna step back. He'll take the 3, no good. Euro step this time, and Lewis can't finish. Rebound by DJ Thomas. Firebirds with 4 on 2. DJ lays it up and in. 4:14 to go in this second quarter.
DJ Thomas was looking at Kenny Collins that entire possession, ended up just taking it himself.
Dooms with the foul that time against Kenny Collins.
As the refs having some dialogue right now. As the foul right there looks to be on Kenny Collins, as Trey Dooms will go to the line to shoot 2. Dooms misses the first free throw. At this crowd doing every single thing in their power right now to make sure he doesn't make any free throws. This crowd has been loud in every single game here thus far in these playoffs. It works again as he misses the second one. Meringue with the rebound, with the pull-up, gets it to go. As he boosts the lead up to 4 for Tampa. Abdullah bringing the ball off the court. Gives it to Gamble. Gamble directing the offense like a quarterback. Dance slipped right there. Daquan passes it out to Dance. 5 on the shot clock. Dance has to make a move. He does. He loses it. Meringue to Jeans. Back out to Beamer. Beamer won't take the 3. He'll take the 2 instead. What a contest right there by Harrell. As he throws it to Abdullah. Abdullah to Dance. Dance with 2 hands for safety. As we're back up to a 2-point lead right now for Tampa. Lewis bringing the ball up the court. Calls for a screen. Lewis with Harrell all over him on that one. Still got the layup to go. Abdullah bringing the ball up the court now. As both teams, just a back and forth type of game right now. Gamble has it. Post up, gives it to Antoine. Antoine throws it up. Wanted the foul call right there. Didn't get one. Dooms lasers it to Beamer, and Beamer with the wide open layup. As this lead is back up to 6. 2 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Abdullah has it. Abdullah gets the foul call right there. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Abdullah, game 2, had a great game, had 18 points. Had 5 turnovers, but he more than made up for it on the offensive end. As we go to a timeout right now, Tampa up 6 against Raleigh.
At TFSNC, we are dedicated to transforming lives and strengthening communities across North Carolina. Through comprehensive support, education, and empowerment programs, we equip individuals and families with the tools they need to overcome challenges and achieve lasting success. We're breaking down barriers, creating opportunities, and building brighter futures. Join us at tfsnc.org and be a part of the change today.
Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
As we're back with Raleigh Firebirds basketball right now, here in the playoffs in Game 3. We're in the second quarter. Score is 48 Tampa, Raleigh 42. As right now Tampa has a 6-point lead here in this Game 3 as Raleigh tries to figure out what they need to do to tie this game and win this series. Tampa, on the other end, trying to win their second game here on the road. They played all 3 games on the road in a very tough environment, a very hostile environment with only 8 players. As Abdullah was fouled before the break, will go to the line to shoot 2. And if you're Raleigh, you're trying to figure out what it is you need to do right now to come back and tie this game going into halftime. And if you're Tampa, you're doing every single thing you can do to boost the lead. Abdullah was perfect from the line in Game 2. He's perfect right now as he makes the first free throw. Knocks down the second one as well as the lead is cut back down to 4. Lewis bringing the ball up the court. Lasers it to Beamer. Beamer to Jeans. Jeans with the screen from Moraine. Back out to Beamer. Beamer has it. Throws it to Blanks. Justin Blanks. Daquan Antoine all over him. As it clanks off the side of the rim for Blanks. As Abdullah up the court with it. DJ Thomas with the spin move. With the contact, gets it to go. This is a 2-point game as we go are facing halftime. Beamer gets it stolen away by DJ Thomas. DJ Thomas all the way. This is a tie game. We're tied at 48 apiece going into halftime. Moraine bringing the ball up the court. Facing up against Gamble. Gamble got a hand on it. What a block by Gamble. Abdullah to Harrell to Gamble. Pump fake. Gets it to go. Beamer bringing the ball up the court. Throws it to Jeans. Jeans switches hands on the layup as he goes to the line. And a costly foul right there, sending him to the line this late here in the second quarter. Jean shot 50% from the free throw line in the last game, shooting 4 for 8. He's 0 for 1 right now as he misses the first free throw. Jonathan Jean had himself a game in Game 2, 14 points, to go along with 6 rebounds as he knocks down the second free throw. DJ Thomas bringing the ball up the court. 45 seconds and counting. Throws it out to Abdullah. Abdullah looked for it, didn't want it. DJ Thomas throws it as Antoine slips, as it looks like he slipped. He might have slipped on the ref's foot right there. As thankfully he's able to get up and be okay. There's been a lot of slips here in this playoff series from both teams. As the court is very slippery. And Tampa rolling it. Gene has it. As Antoine reaching, trying to get a steal. Blanks, wide open. Knocks it down. As we're now up. As Tampa is now up by 2. As Daquan Antoine brings it up the court. 11 seconds and counting. Looking to either tie or take the lead right here going into halftime. Antoine, floater off one leg as he gets the roll. 1.7 left. Meringue down the court. Shaq Dance. Interception by Dance. Oh! Bang!
What a bucket by Shaq Dance from 50 feet out off the glass. The bank is open in Southeast Raleigh on this beautiful Sunday afternoon.
As touchdown Raleigh Firebirds. Dance with the interception and then throwing it 60 yards down the field. The score from half court to take the 3-point lead going here into this third quarter.
Charlene Pham checking with the scores table, making sure it counts. But it's going to stand, and we're heading to halftime. 55-52. This is Raleigh Firebirds playoff basketball. Don't you dare miss it. Come right back after halftime.
At Empire Eats Catering, we turn your events into unforgettable experiences. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, we deliver expertly crafted menus that impress and delight. Our culinary team brings passion and precision to every dish, combining fresh ingredients with bold flavors to match your unique vision. Whether it's a corporate event, wedding, or special occasion, Empire Eats Catering is your partner in creating exceptional moments. Visit empireeatscatering.com today to start planning your next event with us.
Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
At Pivot Physical Therapy, we don't just treat injuries, we transform lives. Our expert therapists are passionate about helping you move beyond pain and unlock your full potential. With cutting-edge techniques and a personalized approach, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't settle for limits. Pivot toward a stronger, healthier you. Visit pivotphysicaltherapy.com today and take the first step toward your comeback.
Welcome to Jack's Seafood and Soul Food, where flavor meets tradition. We bring you the finest seafood and soul food, crafted with care and inspired by time-honored recipes. From our perfectly seasoned shrimp to our mouth-watering collard greens, every dish reflects our commitment to quality and authenticity. Whether you're dining in or ordering online, Jack's is your destination for a truly unforgettable meal. Experience soul food like never before. Visit us at jacksseafoodandsoulfood.com to learn more and place your order today.
At York Properties, we have been a trusted partner in real estate and property management in the Triangle for over a century. As a family-owned business, we prioritize building lasting relationships, supporting our community, and providing exceptional service with integrity. Whether you're buying, leasing, managing, or investing, York Properties is your dedicated partner every step of the way. Experience York. Visit yorkproperties.com to learn more.
Discover the joy of handcrafted perfection at Lumpy's Ice Cream. Each scoop is made with the finest, freshest ingredients, bringing you flavors that are bold, rich, and unforgettable. From classic favorites to unique creations, every bite is a celebration of quality and care. Whether you're treating yourself or creating memories with loved ones, Lumpy's is where smiles are made. Order your favorite flavors today at lumpysicecream.square.site and experience ice cream the way it should be.
At TFSNC, we are dedicated to transforming lives and strengthening communities across North Carolina. Through comprehensive support, education, and empowerment programs, we equip individuals and families with the tools they need to overcome challenges and achieve lasting success. We're breaking down barriers, creating opportunities, and building brighter futures. Join us at tfsnc.org and be a part of the change today. At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on-site, 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
At 5M Properties, we make your real estate dreams a reality. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our team is committed to providing personalized solutions and expert guidance every step of the way. We specialize in connecting you with properties that fit your vision, budget, and lifestyle. With 5 million properties, it's more than a transaction. It's about building trust and lasting relationships. Visit 5mproperties.biz today to find your perfect property or partner with us to sell your home.
Style Street Barbers isn't just a barbershop, it's where craftsmanship meets individuality. Our team of expert barbers is dedicated to delivering precision cuts, modern styles, and sharp shaves that bring out your best. We combine timeless techniques with the latest trends to ensure every detail is tailored to your unique personality. At Style Street Barbers, we don't just cut hair, we create confidence. Visit stylestreetbarbers.com and take your grooming experience to the next level.
ball to inbounds, and they will be going on your TV screen from right to left towards their bench to finish this ball game. And again, a good first half for the Firebirds. They outscored Tampa Bay 36-21 in that second quarter to take a 3-point lead. Keys to the second half for the Firebirds.
The Firebirds got to continue that game plan of getting Julian Gamble the ball. Wasn't able to find a rhythm in the first quarter, able to find it in the second quarter, able to kick it out and dish it out to other people as well and cause all that attention and use it to his advantage.
Got to be careful that you don't go backcourt. Nice pass inside to Mason Harrell from Julian Gamble, and Harrell finishes. Firebirds get the early bucket 15 seconds in.
As a different lineup here for the Firebirds. Didn't have Harrell and Gamble in the game at the same time. Usually we're subbing out one for the other.
Blanks backing in Ahmad Abdullah. He scores to get those 2 points right back. And an early press now by the Titans with Flores in the backcourt against Ahmad Abdullah. There's Shaq Dance, who had 15 points in the first half and a three from a long way away, but he turns it over and gives it right to Meringue, who scores, and now the Firebirds' lead has been trimmed to 1.
With Shaq on that pass right there, was throwing it, thinking that he was going to cut. He ended up not cutting, and it resulted in a turnover.
Abdullah off the glass, no. Dooms only fouled Gamble twice before one was called. But Dooms has been a willing defender, and I mean this with all respect and adulation, a willing agitator as well. Every time a Firebird gets his hand on the ball, he sticks his hand in there to try to disrupt something. But now Gamble at the line for two. First half, he was 5 of 8 from the charity stripe. Good-looking stroke that time, just wouldn't fall for Gamble. Again, 2 rebounds away from a double-double. He was fouled 5 times in the first half. Oh for 2 for Julian. Firebirds still holding on to a 1-point lead. Dooms is wide open. Blanks will take it and knock it down. That was Blanks once again. Justin Blanks for 3. Daquan Antoine responds. The mid-range is still changed for Daquan.
As Raleigh continues to answer back at every single opportunity for what Tampa throws at them.
Blanks against Abdullah, and Abdullah called for a hand check.
As that call could have went either way, both players being very physical in the post.
Advantage offense on that last exchange as Blanks will inbound and throw it into Flores, excuse me. That shot missed. Here come the Firebirds. Shaq's got Daquan pass a little high. Daquan dribbling inside, off the glass, and he's fouled and will shoot 2. Give the foul to Justin Blanks, and on Blanks, that is his first foul of the game.
As the court been kind of a problem here, as Antoine's been on the ground more often than not here in this game.
And Daquan to the line for 2. Firebirds so far from the charity stripe, 11 of 17 with that make. In and out for Daquan, over the back Gamble, and Firebirds will maintain possession. Meringue was ruled to have touched it out last.
Because if the Firebirds can convert right here, this is a 3-for-1, 4-for-1 opportunity.
Abdullah gets it in. Abdullah, long three, air ball. Turnover, Firebirds. It's their 9th turnover of the game. Got to stop the ball here. They will willingly shoot it from long range. Meringue finds Bars and a block from Mason Harrell, but a foul called. And Gamble will be given the foul that time. It's only Gamble's first foul.
As Gamble set Bars up with the contact right there, and Harrell was able to come from behind and smack it away.
Going to the line now, Chase Bars for 2. Bars 6 points in the first half, make it 7. He was 3 of 6 from the field. He's also inching closer to a double-double. He had 7 boards already, 2 assists.
Bars, an 82% free throw shooter, isn't going to miss much at the line. Dance has it out to Antoine. Throws it to Abdullah. Abdullah for midi couldn't get it to go as Blanks has the rebound.
Now Tampa Bay looking to respond up by 1. Dooms up and under, fouled on the way up. That may be 2 quick ones on Gamble. No, they will give that foul to Harrell. And Mason Harrell, who fouled out yesterday, sitting on 3 fouls now.
And if that type of activity continues for Harrell, you got to think we'll be seeing some Antonio Spencer minutes in this game here soon.
Dooms gets the lucky bounce on that one, and Spencer played just about 2 minutes in yesterday's game. Harrell saw just under 25 minutes of action. Today he's halfway to that number right now. Titans by 3. 3 minutes gone here in this third quarter. Thank you again for tuning in with us today. Craig Green, Corey Frazier, and Jamia Cornell, our producer and engineer. Daquan in the corner. Ahmad with 5. Nearly turned over. And it's going to stay with the Firebirds. 3 on the shot clock. Blanks nearly stole it away. The Firebirds being chased off of their spots offensively.
And Dance has to get rid of it. 3 seconds left.
Another one from Shaq Dance. That reminded me of the shot he made against Jacksonville 2 years ago at Word of God Academy.
That ball felt like it was in the air forever.
Dooms inside, gives it up to Bars. Bars has to rise, gather, and he puts it home. Firebirds back within 2. Pass inside for Gamble. Knocked away. Here comes the Titans, and Flores with the alley-oop. More transition points and defense to offense for Tampa Bay. Firebirds have to find a way to stop the ball in transition after a turnover.
Tampa matching their intensity on offense with offense of their own.
Good screen by Gamble. 5 for Mason Harrell. No, Dance can't get the tap. Ahmad. Dance back to Ahmad and can't finish it. Here come the Titans once again. They have numbers that they push. Blanks is wide open. Crisis averted by the Firebirds that time. Meringue with the offensive board, and Blanks scores in front of Harrell. A 6-point lead now for Tampa Bay. They've got the momentum at this point of the game. Timeout, Raleigh. And we'll stay here for the timeout. Well, we've seen up and down action once again, but here in this third quarter so far, it's been a 17-8 start for the Titans as they lead 69-63. And plenty of basketball left to be played. And this game is super tight, and that's exactly what we expected in a Game 3 winner-go-home scenario.
Yes. Tampa Bay just continues to match whatever it is Raleigh is doing. They seem to be doing it better right now, and that's why they have the lead they have. They're up by 6, and that's due to being able to get defensive stops and turn their defense into offense.
Inside the Firebirds huddle, Antonio Davis and Mitch Jeffries, assistant coach, orchestrating things, putting the plays together. And a good timeout, I think, here. You're going to want to manage this next offensive possession for the Firebirds and get something in your favor. Not only get something in your favor in terms of a good shot selection, but put it in the basket.
Yeah, as Raleigh, I would say, run the offense through Shaq Dance right now. He's got the hot hand. Everything seems to be going in the basket for him. I would start drawing up some plays for him. And then if you're Harrell and Harrell gets 4 fouls, you got to sub him out and save him for that fourth quarter. Harrell is too good of a defensive player to foul out in a game like this.
Speaking of players in foul trouble, Chase Bars back on the floor for the Titans, and a player that you may want to go at right now, he's got 3. That's the only player for Tampa Bay in real foul trouble at this juncture of the game. For the Firebirds, again, Harrell with 3, Abdullah with 2, and DJ Thomas back in the game with 2. Offensive foul, that's going to go against Gamble, and he's on 2 now.
As you notice, especially on the offensive end, a lot of times when these big players use any type of contact, all the defensive player really has to do is settle it. They're already big. They're probably going to get the call anyway, as Bars does that there, as that's now 2 on Gamble here in this third quarter.
Came into the quarter with 0 and picked up 2 quickies. Titans leading by 6, and they've got the basketball. Fans still making their way into the building here. They've made it in for a good part of this ball game. Blanks for 3. That's a turnover for the Titans, as the Firebirds will take over. For the Firebirds, Shaq Dance, DJ Thomas, Gamble, Ahmad Abdullah, Daquan Antoine.
As Blanks started off hot at 16 points, hasn't scored here in this second half yet.
A little miscommunication by Daquan and Thomas there. Dance called the foul. This one is going to go against Bars. And that is 4 on Chase Bars.
Chase Bars, the tallest player on Tampa Bay. He cannot foul out right now.
Most importantly for the Firebirds, Shaq's got to knock down the first of these 2 free throws, and he does just that. Almost a like for like, well, not necessarily, but in terms of where they will play on the floor, Meringue in for Bars. So he will most likely be the 4 or the 5, and Beamer will play like a stretch 3.
And if you're Raleigh, you got to attack that. Bars is out. You got to go directly to the paint at every given opportunity.
Beamer's got his hands on it now. Beamer's against Gamble. That's a matchup Beamer wants. Shaq with the board. Meringue tried to pull it away. Watch your back, Shaq. Shaq off the glass, and he got the bounce. Shaq Dance having a nice third quarter. Tampa trying to push it. Meringue, but Daquan will be called for a foul, pushing Blanks to the floor.
As Daquan didn't need the foul right there, had 3 white shirts right there, able to get that board, as a very costly mistake right now, as Tampa retains possession with this 2-point lead with 6 to go in this third quarter.
A side out here by Flores, who will inbound in front of his own bench. Dooms in the Low post here against Ahmad Abdullah with 7. Trying to lower the shoulder. No. Beamer with the offensive board. Who's got it? It's Beamer again. Good pass inside, and Blank scores, and he's fouled on top of that. Count the bucket. Foul goes against Ahmad Abdullah. That is 3 on Ahmad.
As again, we see what happens when you give a team like Tampa Bay an opportunity. They take advantage of it, as now instead of it being a 2-point game, it's now potentially a 5-point game.
Blank's missing again from the free throw line. Antoine looking for somewhere to go. Gamble against Beamer. Good pass inside to DJ Thomas, who finishes and takes the bump and the bruises from Meringue. 3 on Meringue. And DJ Thomas will go to the line for 2. Firebirds now down by 2. 10 points for DJ.
As Raleigh taking advantage right now of the size advantage they have, as DJ knocks it down with bar out. They're going to look to go into the paint more.
The Bar's on the bench in foul trouble with 4. Beamer gets around Gamble. Behind the back to absolutely no one. Was there a deflection? Yes, there is. Still Tampa Bay's basketball. Shaq Dance sitting on the bench over there. Gamble taking a look at him, making sure he's okay. Looks like Shaq may be shaken up. But an official's timeout on the floor with 5:24 to go in the third quarter, and the Firebirds down by a singleton. And we have a tight ball game here where you cannot afford to make any mistake or the opponent will cash in on it.
Yeah, Craig, this is a tight game, and possessions are the most valuable thing in this game. You want them, and when you have them, you got to take advantage of them. Tampa Bay has been able to do that. Raleigh is trying to do that right now, as they needed that stop right there, weren't able to get it, as it's still Tampa Bay ball. But yeah, Raleigh has to take advantage of the size advantage they have. They have to go to the paint at anything. They're going to get a foul call. They're going to go to the line at least. As Shaq Dance still getting checked up there by our Raleigh Firebirds staff.
Looks like he took a shot to the head there. It looks like they're applying a bandage to Shaq's head. He has been banged up in this first half. Took a shot to the midsection in the first quarter, recovered from that, made the play of the day so far, the steal at midcourt, and then heaving it from 53 feet away and putting it off the glass. And now Shaq again being attended to by our physio staff over here. And he is laboring a little bit. It appears that Kenny Collins may come in off the bench in place of Shaq Dance for the time being. Again, Dance, a long-time Firebird. He has seen the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows with this team, and right now they're doing what they can to get back to their championship form of 2024. And right now they are 17 minutes and 24 seconds away from potentially moving on to round number 3. But in order to do it, they're going to have to get past the Tampa Bay Titans, who have come up here towards Raleigh and have been game since Thursday. Beamer with his hands on the ball, 5:20 to go. Dooms had to pick up his dribble. Beautiful pass, and inside to Flores, and he scores. 3-point deficit for the Firebirds. And Jeremiah Pope in for Shaq Dance. Gamble, fade away off the glass. Too strong, and here comes Tampa Bay. Foul by Pope on the sideline, and that will put Tampa Bay in the bonus. Flores will go to the line for 2.
Tampa Bay, not a team you want to send to the free throw line. Haven't shot that well here today, but over the series and in the regular season, they're known as a great free throw shooting team.
Flores at the line here for a pair. And knocks that down. Flores on the season 67% from the charity stripe. And makes 2 of 2. Shaq Nance still being attended to on the behind the bench, or behind the sideline that is. DJ Thomas off the glass, can't get it to fall. Dooms finding Flores. Good interception that time by Pope to get in the passing lane, interrupt that pass.
There's a very pivotal stop right there by Pope. Stopped a very easy transition bucket for the Titans.
The clock is still running in the building. It should be stopped. They're going to have to fix that. It is finally stopped. They've lost about 12 seconds. And now a push on Daquan, and that will be more free throws for the Titans. A 3 now on Daquan Antoine.
Daquan Antoine with 2 critical fouls here in this third quarter as he sends Justin Blanks to the line to shoot 2. Justin Blanks, a 59% free throw shooter on the year.
Today, Blanks 3 of 8 from the line, make it 3 of 9. And the fouls piling up for the Firebirds. 3 on Daquan, 3 on Ahmad Abdullah, 3 on Harrell. And now a full 2 possessions for the Titans. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in this third quarter. Gamble with his hands on the ball. No more triple teaming. Daquan chased off the line, tugged at from behind. Harrell trying to chase it down. Dooms lost it off his leg. Multiple times we've seen Firebird guards grabbed in the backcourt by the jersey, has not been called, has not been noticed by our officials. Just happened again that time.
As the Zebras knows, these are 2 very physical teams. They're going to let them play as Gamble seeing 3. Speaking of 3, Antoine for 3.
Knocks it down. Daquan needed that bucket. Firebirds within 3 points now, under 4 to go. Gene thought about it, off his leg. Turnover, Firebirds ball. You want to see the intensity from the Firebirds here. Let's see if they continue to take it to the basket. Meringue in the game now. He's their big man, but if you can draw a foul on him, that would be 4 on Meringue if they could draw one. Daquan around the screen. Again, chased off the 3-point line. Pope has it. Pope into the paint. Offensive foul on Pope.
As no, it's going to be a blocking.
Oh, they gave the block. And that's 4 on Meringue.
As Meringue couldn't get his feet set in time, was outside of the circle.
That typical whistle you hear when the couple of beep beeps typically means it's an offensive foul. I thought that was for sure going against Harrell. Thought it would be the 4th on Harrell, but instead it's the 4th on Meringue. So now you got Bars with 4, Meringue with 4. A very bad spot for the Titans to be in at this juncture. So with 3:34 to go, Pope will go to the line for 2 and his chance to get his first points of the ball game. 0 for 4 from the field right now. Pope knocks down the first. Two points in the first game in game 1 for Pope. 9 points yesterday in the win. And Pope 2 for 2. Firebirds down by 1 again. 3.5 to go in this third quarter. Dooms walking it up. Who's gonna stop the ball? Gamble against Dooms, and Gamble fouls him. 3 fouls on Gamble in this third quarter alone.
As Dooms saw the opportunity right there to get some contact and go to the line and stop the bleeding right now for Tampa Bay, was able to do so and go to the line. As Gamble reaching foul trouble territory here with 3 fouls.
Gamble trying to explain his case to Charlene Pham as Dooms knocks down the first free throw. Again, the winner of today's ball game advances to take on the Frederick Flying Cows next week. Dooms 2 for 2. Again, if Tampa Bay wins game 1, 2, and 3, will all be in Frederick. Pope fouled going up, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. But if the Firebirds were to win, first game 1 will be here in Raleigh. Games 2 and 3 would be in Frederick. As the Flying Cows have a higher winning percentage than the Firebirds, 87-85. So that's why they get the home court advantage.
As right now, here in Raleigh, here late in this third quarter, a game of free throw roulette is being played by both teams. Both teams very physical, and we see that here with the amount of foul shots being shot here in this third quarter.
A much better job at the line as well today for the Firebirds. Pope makes 4 straight for him. Firebirds 18 of 25 from the charity stripe today. Much more respectable number than we saw the first 2 ball games.
Shot 25 for 41 from the free throw line in that game too.
Like to see that somewhere around 30 for 40 if possible. Shaq gets his hand in there. DJ's got it. Firebirds 4-on-2. Daquan for 3. You know it. Daquan Antoine knocks down his third triple of the game. Firebirds retake the lead. A block called on DJ Thomas against Gene. And for DJ, that is foul number 3. And more free throws coming for the Titans.
As DJ Thomas, known for having his hand in the cookie jar right there, tried to rip it from Gene. Instead got called for the blocking foul.
And Thomas talking to Mitch Jeffries, saying, hey, my bad. But Gene does everyone here in Raleigh a favor, breaks the first free throw. Very important for Dance, who is back in the game. Shaq Dance back in now. Dance and Harold need to block out, and they do so. Foul. Is it a foul call, or is it going to be a lane violation? Foul on Beamer. A loose ball foul call.
He is third.
3 of the danger men for the Titans. Now in somewhat of foul trouble. Again, you got Bars and Meringue with 4, and now right behind them, Bryce Beamer just picked up his 3rd. And that's going to give some freebies. Free throws at the line. Who's shooting the free throws? Or will it be Shaq? I believe so. No, Harold, excuse me. And Shaq is back in the game with a big bandage over his right eye. Must have took a heck of a cut, because we're sitting here at the broadcast position about 40 feet away from Shaq, and looks like you can still see the blood through the bandage.
As you can, as it's just a testament to the type of playoff series this has been for both teams. Every point has been earned, and nothing has been given.
The game of free throw roulette, as you alluded to, Corey, continues as Harold now knocks down 1 of 2. Daquan skying in for the board, finishes at the rim, and they're going to get to shoot 1 more. Credit the foul that time to Lewis. Lewis picks up his first of the ball game, and again, Daquan Antoine. 21 points, with a chance to get to 22.
And Antoine stepping up here big in this game 3. You want to win games like this, you need all hands on deck. And no hand has been more on deck than Antoine here, has most of his points and most of the team's points right now in this third quarter.
21 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from deep. Number 3's number's been called today, and he has answered the call. And he puts it home. Firebirds now up by 6. Momentum in their pocket. Meringue on the floor with 4 fouls. Meringue loses it, but then a foul called on a hand check. Charlene Pham had the call, and that's against Shaq Dance. That's Dance's first. But again, this game is slowed down to a crawl in this third quarter because the whistle continues to blow.
As got forward, Kenny Collins on the bench yelling, "Let the fans watch the game." As it's been a game of free throws here. Not very entertaining, but nonetheless, points are points.
Gamble will take a seat here again for the Firebirds. Shaq Dance, Mason Harrell, DJ Thomas, Daquan Antoine, Jeremiah Pope. 2.5 to go as both free throws are made. Firebirds with a 4-point advantage, looking to advance to Thursday or Friday against the Flying Cows. Shaq thought about the 3, 10 on the shot clock. DJ 6 and 5. DJ 4 and 3. DJ found a lane. Knocked down from behind. Shot clock violation. According to our officials, a clean block that time. 2:07 to go. Firebirds turn it over.
And DJ Thomas got hammered right there. Surprised that there was no foul call, but can't get every single call. Got to move on to the next play. It's going the other way.
Call on Flores, offensive foul. And there was a lot of contact against DJ underneath the basket. And the offensive foul results in a side out. 1:59 to go in this third quarter. Firebirds ball up by 4. Pope against Lewis. Pope the fadeaway. Too unlucky that time. Beamer, you've got to stop the ball when he's got it. He will just pull up and shoot. Shaq made him gather, and he shot it anyway and knocked it down. Bryce Beamer again. And Beamer's got 8 in this game.
And Beamer, such a traditional player, sizes up his defender, backs him down, pump fakes, pivots, and then gets the one-hander.
Very fundamentally sound and deliberate movements by Bryce Beamer. As DJ Thomas says, I can answer back. That's a triple, and the Firebirds lead by 5. Gene lost it. Spinning to the basket, Firebirds have numbers. Shaq Dance, Euro step around Flores. He scores. Firebirds eye 7. 1 minute to go in this third quarter.
And this Firebirds crowd is loving every single minute of it as Harrell channeling his inner Colin Sexton right now, guarding Meringue. They send a double team. Beamer, didn't matter. Beamer off the off leg with the right hand finish. What a shot.
Firebirds by 5, 35 seconds left. DJ thought about another 3, was in triple threat position. 10 on the shot clock for DJ. DJ rises, fires, can't get it to go. Nearly stole it from Gene. 20 seconds to go. Gene to the basket, and the foul will be called on Dance.
Very questionable call right there. It looked
Agreed.
like Gene just jumped on Dance's back. There wasn't much Dance could do right there.
He fell right into the back of Shaq Dance. Flores going to the bench. Looks like he will have to sit down. Blanks will come in for Flores as he is cramping up.
Haven't seen any Chase Bars here in this third quarter since he got that foul.
Thought we had a substitution. Blanks for Flores. Flores said, I just went to get a drink of water. Confusion reigning supreme on the Titans bench. Regardless, 2 free throws coming for Jonathan Jean. 19 seconds to go in this third quarter. And Jean knocks down the first. So far in this third quarter, the advantage to the Firebirds, 34-33. It's been a tight third quarter. Firebirds, no shot clock. Daquan across the timeline with 10. Daquan against Lewis. Around Lewis, fouled going up by Lewis, and he will shoot 2 free throws with 5.4. Lewis, he will draw his first foul of the ballgame.
It's Antoine playing as aggressive as ever here in this third quarter, able to get to the line. And he's hoping to knock down both of these free throws to push this lead to 5.
Antoine is 3 of 5 from the line in today's game. 22 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 8 of 12 from the perimeter today, from the field. Rebounding very even so far today's game. Tampa Bay 38, Firebirds 36. As Antoine knocks down the free throw, 5 and 4 for Beamer. You've got to stop the ball. 3 and 2, Beamer around the back. And that should be offensive interference on Flores. No basket, wave it off. Flores touched it while it was still in the air above the cylinder.
And a costly mistake right there by Flores. That looked like it was going in either way.
And it was that basket is no basket, says Charlene Pham. We will enter the Fidelity Investments Money Quarter with the Firebirds leading by 5 in a winner-go-home situation. This is Raleigh Firebirds playoff basketball.
At 5M Properties, we make your real estate dreams a reality. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our team is committed to providing personalized solutions and expert guidance every step of the way. We specialize in connecting you with properties that fit your vision, budget, and lifestyle. With 5 million properties, it's more than a transaction. It's about building trust and lasting relationships. Visit 5mproperties.biz today to find your perfect property or partner with us to sell your home.
Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
It's time for the Fidelity Investments Money Quarter here. We are live in Southeast Raleigh, North Carolina, the Hartley Court inside Emory Gymnasium at the George Williams Sports Athletic Complex on the campus of St. Augustine's University. Craig Green, Corey Frazier, Jamia Cornell, all here with you today. Firebirds 91-86. And again, looking to survive and advance to a matchup with the Frederick Flying Cows this upcoming week. And again, during the regular season between these two teams, the Tampa Bay Titans and the Raleigh Firebirds, they split the season series 2-2. And right now we sit at 1-1 in this playoff series, again, with the winner advancing and the loser making vacation plans. Blanks from about 14 feet, no. Shaq Dance, banged and bruised, gets the rebound. Dance with 11 and 10. Gets the screen from Harrell. Dance finds his man Harrell down low, and Harrell softly puts the egg in the nest.
There's Dance with an accidental assist right there to Arrow.
They all count the same as the Firebirds now lead by 7. Foul down low on Harrell. Chase Bars back into the game for the Titans with 4 fouls.
And that's 5 on Harrell.
He finds himself in dire straits. Do we see Gamble or Spencer get off the bench? Looks like they're going to let Harrell ride it out.
As both of these players playing as physical, you would think that they weren't in foul trouble with the way they're playing against each other right now.
Tough basket by Dooms, and Harrell looking at the officials saying Bars is being too aggressive. He's the one creating the contact. Nevertheless, a 5-point lead now for the Firebirds. Daquan Antoine wide open. Almost. Shaq a half a step too late. Pope got his hand on it that time. Tried to stop the transition, but Dooms puts another floater up, and now it's a 3-point advantage for the Firebirds.
And Dooms reaching almost triple-double status, just needs one more assist with 11 and 12 on the day.
Firebirds have to continue to keep playing. Don't look for the officials to give you a bailout with the foul calls. Daquan to the basket, no. Harrell narrowly avoids foul number 6, reaching over the back of Bars. Dooms using Bars as a screen. Harrell, good defense, but this time Bars scores. May want to think about a timeout, and Antonio Davis is in my mind as he calls a timeout. And just like that, 3 straight baskets for the Tampa Bay Titans, and a timeout called. The first minute and 50 seconds gone has belonged to Tampa Bay. Again, the road team, again, looking to shock TBL here and knock out the defending Eastern Conference champions.
And if you're Coach Antonio Davis, you have to have your best player in the game in the fourth quarter. We'll see if he looks to sub in Julian Gamble.
Again, with 5 fouls, Mason Harrell with 5. And in terms of foul trouble, that's about it. You have Antoine, Abdullah, Gamble, and DJ Thomas with 3. Do you call the number of Antonio Spencer in this situation? You do need some rebounding down low. You need a big body down there to go against Chase Bars.
And if I'm Coach Antonio Davis, what I would do is I would just let Harrell play it out. You can't really get much safer than that. He already has 5. Let him ride it out. If he gets 6, put in Antonio Spencer.
In terms of that Twin Tower lineup we had seen a couple of days ago, how effective do you think that would be in this situation? Do you think you need more than one rim protector against Tampa Bay's onslaught?
I definitely think you do. Tampa Bay has gotten to the line a lot. They've gotten to the rim a lot. And you don't want to put all that responsibility on Julian Gamble. He's already doing a lot on the offensive end. You should make his job as easy as possible on the defensive end and have another big in there to lighten the load.
Gamble with a double-double so far today, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Shaq Dance, 1 rebound away from a double-double himself, 24 and 9 for the former Saint from Limestone University. And he will inbound the ball for the Firebirds in front of the Titan bench.
Gamble still on the pine as they'll look to just go with this lineup they have right now. And they had,
just like you said, Harrell's going to ride it out, especially offensively. Shaq with 9 against Beamer off the glass, got it to go, and that's 4 on Beamer.
And Beamer with 4, Bars with 4, as you have 2 of your best defenders with 4 fouls.
Meringue still on the bench with 4 as well. So defensively, that could change the strategy for Robert Geyer and the Titans, knowing that you have 3 of your best players two fouls away from disqualification. As Shaq can't finish the extra free throw, and the Firebirds' lead stays at 3.
As backcourt right there by Flores. Had the heel of, I think those are Kobe's. Had the heel of those Kobe's right there. You know, those they manufacture those Kobe's pretty long. It was the heel of it.
The 2 was over the line, but the 4 was not.
It was not.
Firebirds ball number 24 for them. Shaq Dance inbounding. DJ is going to give it up to Dance here. 15 on the shot clock for Raleigh. Dooms holding against Pope, but Shaq fires. No. Dooms clears the board. Here comes Chase Bars with a head of steam. Dance, good defense that time. No foul call. Here come the Firebirds. Harrell with the screen for DJ on either side. The floater, no. Harrell skies for the offensive rebound. Abdullah pulls it out. He's got 7.
And that possession right there is exactly why he's still in the game with 5 fouls. As Abdullah couldn't get it to go. It clinks off the side of the rim.
Ahmad just 7 points in today's game. 2 of 7, 2 of 8 from the field. Dooms, a willing slasher, and who's the foul on? If it's Harrell, it's 6. And it is on Shaq Dance. For Dance, it's only his 2nd.
As Harrell got to be breathing a sigh of relief right there. It's been an absolute defensive presence for the Firebirds. It was an integral part in Game 2, trying to do the same thing in Game 3 as they look to close out this series. It's Gamble about to check into the game after this free throw by Dooms as he gets it to go.
Harrell's going to ride it out, as you said, as Pope will be the one who takes a seat in favor of Gamble. And now we have the 2 bigs down low, at least for now. Harrell can play clean. He'll stay out there for the remainder of the game, I'm sure. 2 free throws made. It's a 1-point advantage for Raleigh with 8:40 to go in this game. Looking to advance to play the Flying Cows. Bars one-on-one against Gamble. You got to take him. Shaq thought about it. 1 foot on the line. Got it. A long 2 for Shaq Dance. Charlene Pham had the call. Firebirds lead is 3. Beamer trying to clear space there. Turned it over. Here comes Ahmad Abdullah. Firebirds don't have the numbers, but Dance got it to go. Bucket, bruises in the hole. Enchilada.
Dance been the main man in this entire game. 26 and 10 on the day, looking to make it 27. See, he goes for the and one opportunity. What a layup. Was able to absorb the contact and still able to finish off of the glass.
Gamble nearly tapped it in off the miss, and that will be Firebirds ball. Tampa Bay will call a timeout here as the Firebirds are at 99. It's 99-94 in favor of Raleigh with 8:07 to go.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today. At York Properties, we have been a trusted partner in real estate and property management in the Triangle for over a century. As a family-owned business, we prioritize building lasting relationships, supporting our community, and providing exceptional service with integrity. Whether you're buying, leasing, managing, or investing, York Properties is your dedicated partner every step of the way. Experience York. Visit yorkproperties.com to learn more.
Scoreboard shows on your screen 99-95. However, our official score in the building from statistician Chris Smith has 100-94 for the Firebirds. 8:07 on the game clock. And Tampa Bay called that timeout.
Very hotly contested game. Everything you want from a game 3 representing a game 7. This is an elimination game. The winner moves on, the loser goes home.
The margins are razor thin for today's ball game. Beamer out there with 4, as is Chase Bars. Meringue still on the bench. 9 and 8. Good job on defense that time by Gamble. Dooms had his shot blocked, and a jump ball called. Harrell avoids foul number 6. What a defensive job there by Mason.
And Harrell putting it all on the line. He's like, I already have 5. I have nothing else to lose. I'm going to play as physical as possible. If I get 6, so be it. He forces the jump ball right there in a very crucial possession against the Titans.
Harrell and Dooms to jump. Harrell, a very Dooms, that is an athletic player. Stands at 6'3", but can jump very high out of the gym. Titans win the toss, and it's a shot clock violation. They had very little time left after they won the tip. It's a turnover, Firebirds basketball either way. 7:43 to go in this fourth quarter, excuse me. Not trying to add any more time onto this game. Here comes Ahmad Abdullah from North Carolina A&T State University. Shaq thinking about that triple. Shaq lost it in the corner. Air ball, saved it. Dance, no. Bars with the rebound. Flores, Beamer, Flores. Gamble, the guilty party that time. That will be a foul on Julian, and that's 4 on the big man.
Gamble swiping that big arm there at Dooms. And Dooms couldn't go anywhere else but down right there as he goes to the free throw line. A very physical game. A lot of these possessions, Craig, we see 1 or 2 Firebirds or Titans on the ground.
It is hot and humid today in Raleigh. This gym, big numbers here in this gym today as Harrell finds the basketball in his hands. Good job by DJ Thomas to disrupt Flores. Gamble against Bars. Bars has 4. You got to go at him. He's going to do just that. And a foul called underneath. Is it Meringue or Bars? It is Meringue. And Meringue has 5 now. So you got Meringue with 5, Bars with 4, and Beamer with 4. Tell you what, checkers, not chess. You have to foul these guys out of the ballgame. And now it's 6:53 to go. Julian Gamble and a golden opportunity here to give the Firebirds a lead by 3 possessions. Good stroke just in and out that time for Julian.
Gamble, 50% on the day from the free throw line, 5 for 10.
Knocks down his second. The Firebirds have cracked 100. It is 100-94. There's Blanks, gets the screen from Bars. 10 on the shot clock. Bars has it on the low post. Ball tapped away. Firebirds basketball. Bars touched it last, and he is debating with Charlene Pham. She said Firebirds ball. No margin for error in the fourth quarter. Every possession is paramount.
And Raleigh getting every stop at every opportunity as they throw 2 at Gamble. Gamble, he'll dribble it out, will throw it to the corner for Abdullah for 3. Couldn't get it to go. Thomas with the rebound as he'll go all the way and throw it up to Narnia right there. And that's on Barnes. If that's on Barnes, that's his 5th.
That's 5 on Bars. So now again, trouble brewing for Tampa Bay. You got Bars with 5. Looks like they didn't give that last foul to Meringue. Thought Meringue was the guilty party. Our official stats still have Bars at 4, or Meringue at 4, that is. Flores out, Bars out. Beamer is back into the game, as is Jean. .6:16 to go in the game, and DJ Thomas knocks down a pair. Firebirds lead is at 8. Nearly turned it over in the backcourt. Dooms. Good ball fake by Meringue. Jean in the wing for 3. He knocks it down. Jonathan Jean.
Jonathan Jean quietly having an amazing playoff series. Hit some tough shots in game 2. Doing the same thing in game 3 as he keeps the Titans' head above water.
10 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists for Jean. 10 on the shot clock for the Firebirds. Beamer hits the ground, and the shot no good. Beamer still down on his back, just looking at the lights and thinking about it. And that's foul number 5 on Meringue. So now Meringue with 5, Bars with 5.
With 5:42 left to go, Meringue with 5. Bars sitting on the pine. You got to go to the rim if you're the Raleigh Firebirds.
The soft bounce over the rim for Gamble. Two for 2, the big paws of the Dancing Bear. Sink a couple, and the Firebirds lead now up to 7. Dooms against Dance. Good defense by Shaq Dance, but a foul called. And for Dance, that's foul number 2 for him. Both teams over the limit now for the final 5.5. Actually, the next foul will put the Firebirds over the limit, but either way, both Raleigh and Tampa Bay shooting free throws for the remainder of this ball game, or the remainder of regulation, that is.
As if you wanted anyone to get that foul call, you wanted Shaq Dance to get that foul call. The only guy on the Firebirds right now in play who can afford a foul call.
Two for Dooms. Dooms on today's game, 19 points. He's 7 of 10 from the free throw line, and he has his triple-double. 15 rebounds, 10 assists for Trey Dooms. Gamble against Beamer. Not a smart pass that time. 2-on-1 for the Titans. Good defense by Shaq Dance. Did they call a foul? They did. Wow. Shaq just saying, he said that was not a foul. He got all ball. Jessica Adams said, I beg to differ.
Sitting here from the announcer's desk, that looked like all ball from where we're sitting at. Obviously, the Zebras thought differently as Blanks goes to the line. Because that was a very crucial possession. That would have shifted the momentum in full favor of the Raleigh Firebirds. Instead, Tampa shoots 2 free throws.
And again, Blake's not the strongest free throw shooter on the team. Proves us right, misses the first.
As the great historian Rasheed Wallace once said, the ball can only tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Shaq feeling vindicated as only 1 of 2 is sunk by Blanks. 5:11 to go in the game. Firebirds lead is now down to 4 as Tampa Bay has cracked 100. Gamble going right at Meringue, but the ball slapped away. Here comes Tampa with a chance to get it within 2 or 1. Ten on the shot clock. Gene gives it up and wave it off. And foul, or the ball going back the other way, a turnover. And now DJ Thomas grabbing at his ankle. Gotta wonder if he stepped on the foot of a player. And hopefully he will be all right. He's up on his feet trying to walk it off, but he is in considerable pain. And Daquan Antoine will replace DJ. And hopefully he will be all right. Number 15 again with 15 points on today's game.
Thomas.
4 assists as well.
Been bringing a considerable amount of offense to the Firebirds when they're asking for it, as Firebirds only up by 4 with 4 minutes left to go. It's still anybody's game.
DJ also with 4 steals in today's game as well, so you're going to miss his defensive presence for the time being. Again, Daquan Antoine in the game to replace DJ. Firebirds have shooters and size and defense. There's a foul that time, speaking of, on Justin Blanks. Sticking that elbow out. That's 4 on Blanks. And guess what? Free throws for the Firebirds.
Blanks now has 4. Beamer is still in there with 4. Meringue is in there with 5. And then Bars is sitting the pine with 5. And Dooms has 3 as well. Every player other than Gene right now for the Titans is in foul trouble.
The soft roll. Tampa Bay with 8 players are allotted 48 fouls. They've committed 25 of them so far. Daquan sinks a pair. That's a 6-point advantage, 4.5 to go in this game. Again, the winner goes on to take on the Frederick Flying Cows on either Thursday or Friday. That's going to be Firebirds ball off the leg of Gene. Shaq Dance with the defense once again.
And Raleigh continues to get stops. When you're in the playoffs, defense is what wins you championships. And Raleigh playing championship level defense right now.
You're going to need a lot more of it here for the final 4 and change. Ahmad going in, screen from Gamble, 3-pointer no. Here comes Dooms. He got ahead of steam. Firebirds trying to get back defensively, but Dooms beats Daquan to the bucket and scores. It is now a 4-point Firebird lead, 106 to 102. Dance around the screen. Daquan with 10 on the shot clock. 6 and 5 for Daquan. The floater over Beamer. You know it. Daquan Antoine is feeling it. 28 points for Daquan. Timeout, Tampa Bay. They're going to talk it over with 3:31 to go in this game. Firebirds 108, Titans 102. This is Raleigh Firebirds playoff basketball.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today. At Pivot Physical Therapy, we don't just treat injuries, we transform lives. Our expert therapists are passionate about helping you move beyond pain and unlock your full potential. With cutting-edge techniques and a personalized approach, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't settle for limits. Pivot toward a stronger, healthier you. Visit pivotphysicaltherapy.com today and take the first step toward your comeback.
108-102, the Raleigh Firebirds in front here in Game 3 of 3 in this best-of-3 series in the TBL South Atlantic Finals. Again, the winner will move on to take on the Frederick Flying Cows next week with just about 3 or 4 days rest. And again, if you are Tampa, you will play on the road all 3 games. If you are Raleigh, you will host game 1 in this building. But you still have 331 seconds to go. Excuse me, my math is off. 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go before you get that far, and you have a 6-point advantage. It's not safe until the clock hits 0. Tampa with the ball. Here's Flores. Dooms finds his way inside, and a foul called. Who is it going to be on? Dance. And Shaq picks up his 4th.
Shaq Dance. It's pretty clean coming into this third quarter. It's gotten dirty when it comes to foul calls. That's his 4th. Or no, that was on Harold.
Yeah, I saw a 24 put up. I thought it was on Shaq.
And that's it for Harold tonight. Devastating blow to this Firebirds defense. Harold everywhere on the court as Dooms misses the free throw. Harold is playing smothering defense here. Did pretty well considering he only had 1 foul left coming into this third quarter. Made some stops. Now the Firebirds are going to have to adjust if they want to win this game without him.
Harold's going to finish 5 points and 6 rebounds in just under 28 minutes of action. 2 free throws missed. The Firebirds needed that. Just over 3 minutes to go in this game with a 6-point lead. Abdullah. Foul called. This one on Meringue.
And Meringue is done.
Just like that. A tit for tat, and Meringue is going to watch the remainder of this ball game from the bench. So now the Titans bench are reduced to 2 reserves as Meringue has fouled out. And you look along the lineup for Tampa Bay, you still have Beamer with 4, Blanks with 4, and Bars with 4.
As this Raleigh crowd serenading Meringue. Hasn't exactly been the most liked person in Raleigh over this past weekend, to be honest. But Meringue, got to give credit where credit is due, played a great series.
He had a strong game 1, game 2 and 3, not so much. Tonight he finishes with 10 points and 5 rebounds, 2 assists in 32 minutes of action, 4 of 11 from the field. Not the same guy we saw on Thursday night who was lighting it up. Gamble nearly knocks down 2 of 2 again here. Rebound, and here come the Titans. Dooms attacking. Second attempt, gets it to go. Foul on Kenny Collins.
As Trey Dooms continues to keep this team alive, playing the game of his life right now with 23 points and counting, 16 rebounds to go along with 10 assists, as he's doing everything in his power right now to keep this Tampa team in the game. I feel like every single game, Craig, we see somebody else on the Titans step up when a guy falls down or falls flat.
My thoughts exactly. Today it's Trey Dooms. Yesterday it was Beamer. Game 1 it was Meringue, and now a foul on Shaq Dance. Raleigh fans and players wondering where the foul calls are when Tampa Bay players are jumping over the back of Firebirds players on rebounds. But that's 4 now on Shaq. So all of a sudden he finds himself in a little bit of a foul trouble pickle right now with just under 3 minutes to go.
And Dance, the number 1, probably number 2 guy behind Julian Gamble on the Firebirds right now. You can't lose Dance. Dance with 31 points on the night.
Shaq, a very, very capable scorer. His game is more slashing to the bucket, but he can knock down the triple when called upon. And we saw him do it more than once. Dooms once again flying in to try to disrupt the rebound. Here comes the Firebirds. Shaq running the point forward right now. Bars has to be careful there. Kenny thought about it, chased off the line. Good pass inside, 7 and 6. Gamble Fouled on Bars and knocks it down in the arm. Julian Gamble going back to the line for 2. He's got 21 and 11. 5 on Bars.
And Gamble making a smart play right there. He knows Bars is in foul trouble, absorbing all contact and just going up with it. He knew he was going to get the call regardless. And he has the and 1 opportunity right now to put the Firebirds ahead by a decent margin.
Gamble knocking down the free throws when it matters most. He's 10 of 17 from the line in this game today. 2.5 to go. Beamer picks the layup, the bunny right there. That's the story of the day for the Titans. Ahmad Abdullah on the front foot now with the Firebirds up by 7. Daquan. Pass to Kenny
Cardinal
Collins, just a
Family
little
Dentistry,
errant, and it's going to be a
we're committed to
turnover.
providing exceptional
Titans ball. 2:14 to go. Again, this game is not over. A 7-point lead for the Firebirds. And they're going to move fastly here as Tampa Bay trying to make up this clock. Offensive foul, this one on Beamer.
And that'll be 5 on Beamer, as now the Titans have 2 players in their starting lineup with 5, including Beamer and Bars.
So 5 on Beamer, 5 on Bars, 4 on Blanks.
And Beamer got a little too handsy there, trying to get open down low in the post. Collins took advantage of it and forced the foul call.
Kenny inside to Gamble against Beamer. Can he draw the 6th on Beamer? Daquan from 18 feet from the top of the key. 2 minutes to go. Firebirds by 9. Beamer across and a foul on Gamble. Called a hand check on him. 50 feet away from the basket. That's foul number 5 on Julian.
Gamble, the most serviceable big on the Firebirds, cannot foul out. You would think that this game would be over, but the way this game is going so far, anything can happen in a minute and 52 seconds.
Beamer 1 for 1 from the line. Got a close game in Albany as the Patroons leading 100-95 with 48 seconds left on the road. Beamer misses the second of 2. Rebound Daquan Antoine.
Still look to hold it here and run the clock down.
No rush are the Firebirds. You can use the entire 24 seconds if need be. 95 seconds to go. Shaq makes his move to the basket and lays it home against Bars. Firebirds by 10, 90 seconds left. Beamer makes his move to the basket. Floater is good over Gamble. Firebirds call a timeout here. And they will talk over this next possession. 1:24 to go in the game. 116 to 108 in favor of the Raleigh Firebirds. This is Raleigh Firebirds playoff basketball.
At York Properties, we have been a trusted partner in real estate and property management in the Triangle for over a century. As a family-owned business, we prioritize building lasting relationships, supporting our community, and providing exceptional service with integrity. Whether you're buying, leasing, managing, or investing, York Properties is your dedicated partner every step of the way. Experience York. Visit yorkproperties.com to learn more.
Welcome to Jack's Seafood and Soul Food, where flavor meets tradition. We bring you the finest seafood and soul food, crafted with care and inspired by time-honored recipes. From our perfectly seasoned shrimp to our mouth-watering collard greens, every dish reflects our commitment to quality and authenticity. Whether you're dining in or ordering online, Jack's is your destination for a truly unforgettable meal. Experience soul food like never before. Visit us at jacksseafoodandsoulfood.com to learn more and place your order today.
116-108. Firebirds with the lead. 84 seconds to go in this ball game. Craig Green, Corey Frazier, Jamia Cornell, all on site here at St. Augustine's University. The Nest the Emory Gymnasium on the floor of Hartley Court in beautiful southeast Raleigh, North Carolina, on a Sunday afternoon in which we have seen a fantastic ball game, and it's coming down here to the final 124. The Firebirds leading 116-108 in this second half. It has been a tight contest. Firebirds outscoring the Titans 61-56 in the second 24 minutes. With still 124 to go, Firebirds have the basketball. Pope, Collins, Ahmad Abdullah, Daquan Antoine, and Julian Gamble in the game. Nearly a turnover. Pope gets it back. Fortunate the ball bounced that time into the hands. Flores in the backcourt trying to steal it away. Ahmad freezes him out from getting the ball. 18 on the shot clock for the Firebirds right there near midcourt.
And the Firebirds have to be smart right now with the basketball. No need to make any errant passes. Make the smart pass and slow it down.
Gamble tried to come up and get it. Blanks with the tight coverage. Still Firebirds ball as it goes through the hands of Blanks. 16 on the shot clock and 1:16 on the game clock. So Pope to inbound. Barr's out there with 5 fouls. Beamer out there with 5. And foul called in the backcourt. Is it Beamer, or is it Flores, or is it Dooms? So 4 on Dooms. The foul's piling up for the Titans. The final minute and 11 here to go. And they're going to need all the reserves they can possibly get. They're down to 2 at this point.
As Pope will go to the line. Not able to knock it down there.
Pope on the day, that's his first miss from the line. He was 4 of 4 before that. Barrs with 5. Beamer with 5 fouls as well. Beamer coming down, 1:05 to go. Trapped along the baseline. Pass to the ball to Charlene Pham, and she let it go out of bounds.
As Beamer is looking for Blanks right there. Blanks moved to the left. Thought the ball was coming that way. It wasn't. Results in a Titans turnover.
Under a minute to go now in this ball game. Foul that time by Blanks, and that's 5 on Justin Blanks. Will the Titans try to play the foul game here with 54.9 to go? It feels a little early for that, but again, they're going to want the clock to be stopped and to conserve as much time as possible so they can try to mount a comeback. Ahmad Abdullah at the line for 2, knocks down the first. And it's Ahmad's 3rd free throw of the day. He's 3 of 3 now.
With a 10-point lead, possibly facing an 11-point lead, they'll look to run and check something up here quick.
Perfect from the line, Ahmad Abdullah. Timeout, Tampa Bay. Got to have to use him or lose him here. Now, both teams also in the bonus as well, so every foul from this point forward, whether in the act of shooting or not, will result in free throws. And now the Firebirds with an 11-point lead, 54.9 to go. And the home crowd can feel it here. They got the music going. The fans are dancing. On the Firebirds bench here, what is the discussion you think at this point of the game? You're up by 11 with less than a minute.
As if you're the coach, Antonio Davis, you're telling your guys, hold on to the basketball. There's no reason to make any dumb passes or no reason to make any errant mistakes when you don't need to. Hold on to the basketball, and if you can, get it to your best free throw shooters. You know that they're going to foul you. You know that they're going to try to send you to the line. So if you're the Firebirds, you got to press the three-point line, and when you get the ball back, hold on to the basketball.
In today's ball game, Corey, we have seen 92 free throw shot. The Firebirds 33 of 47 for 70%. Tampa Bay not helping themselves out whatsoever. 27 of 45 for 60%.
That's got to be hurting them. They were shooting at least 80%. This would be a way closer game.
And again, the Firebirds doing a better job shooting from the perimeter today. Again, not exactly where you want to be. They're at 8 of 24, but that puts them closer to their season average. They're shooting at 33%, so they're making 1 out of every 3 today. And from the field altogether, 46%, 39 of 84. 56 points in the paint for the Firebirds today. Their biggest lead of the ballgame was 11. Tampa Bay's biggest lead of today, 14 points. The Firebirds erased that, and now they are 54.9 away from advancing as Blanks fires up a 3, no good. Jabby in the game, and he's fouled on the way down. Omar Jabby will now go to the line to try to sink 2 and help ice his game.
Jump ball.
They called a jump. Whoa. Jabby had his hands on the basketball. 2 Titans came in there, created contact, and resulted in him going to the floor. So it'll be Jabby against Dooms. And Jabby, a fresh player, just coming off the bench here in the 4th. Again, the absence of DJ Thomas. Jabby wins the tip for the Firebirds. But then a turnover out of bounds. Daquan stepping on the line. 47.1 to go. Flores will inbound for the Titans. 20 on the shot clock for Tampa Bay. Blanks a desperation 3. Beamer grabs that board and puts it home over Kenny Collins. 41.8. 119-110. Firebirds need to hurry up and get across half court. Flores with the foul. Kenny will shoot 2. Flores will pick up foul number 4.
Kenny
Again,
Collins, veteran guard for the Firebirds. Very serviceable guy. Probably the guy you want the most at the line in a situation like this.
it's a long-standing Firebird. Kenny Collins, been with the team at least since 2020. And again, from right here at St. Augustine's University. Kenny misses the first free throw. He has not scored in today's ballgame. He has 2 assists and a steal. He has a +6 on the floor, so he's been doing good things every time he's been out there. Another really good thing is putting that free throw in. 10-point lead, 37 seconds left. Dire straits for Tampa Bay. Flores fouled by Daquan Antoine. Mitch Jeffries echoing my sentiments. Why? Why stop the clock and foul him? There's no 10-point shots in basketball, Corey. Just got to let the clock run out. It's your friend right now.
As Flores probably going to look to make the first one and possibly miss the second one on purpose to get another possession to get a 3-pointer. He does not have the opportunity to do that right now, missing that first free throw.
The free throw line has been a real problem today for Tampa Bay. Again, you are 27 of 45 from the line, and you are down by 10. Make it 9, 33.7 to go. Firebirds get it in. They've got to get across half court. Daquan trapped in the backcourt. He needs some help. Bars nearly commits foul number 6. Jabby's in. He gets it over there to Ahmad Abdullah. He'll hold it in the corner. And Tampa Bay is going to call off the troops. They know it, and the Firebirds know it. Kenny Collins for 3 in the corner, no. Rebound Beamer. Final 10 seconds. Beamer throws it inside. Dooms gets the meaningless bucket. 120-113. 5 and 4 into the hands of Gamble. 3 and 2. Jabby will dribble it out, and the Firebirds survive and advance. And they live to see another day. It took blood, literal blood, sweat, and tears to get it done. But the Firebirds, without Draco Palmer and without DJ Thomas in the final 7 minutes of the 4th quarter, get it done today.
Discover the joy of handcrafted perfection at Lumpy's Ice Cream. Each scoop is made with the finest, freshest ingredients, bringing you flavors that are bold, rich, and unforgettable. From classic favorites to unique creations, every bite is a celebration of quality and care. Whether you're treating yourself or creating memories with loved ones, Lumpy's is where smiles are made. Order your favorite flavors today at lumpy'sicecream.square.site and experience ice cream the way it should be.
Welcome to High Level Media, North Carolina's only high school and collegiate streaming company that offers monetization for your games. Why stream? Friends and family can watch the game from home while helping you boost your school's sports program. We bring all the gear to stream your next game, match, or tournament in high definition with me, PD Norris, and my team announcing play-by-play and color commentating. How do you get a hold of High Level Media to call the games for your high school, junior college, or semi-professional team? Go to highlevelmedianc.com to fill out the form today and get started. High Level Media is your turnkey solution for production, announcing, online streaming, and raising money for your team.
Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
Final score here in Raleigh, 120-113. The Raleigh Firebirds survive and advance. They defeat and vanquish the Tampa Bay Titans, who were game for 3 straight games here in Raleigh, and they made this an entertaining and competitive weekend. Shout out to Tampa Bay for their hard effort. Wish them a safe trip back to Florida. Today's Hilton player of the game for the Raleigh Firebirds, Shaq Dance, 33 points, 13 rebounds, and also had 2 assists on the day. He shot 14 of 25 from the field, 3 of 6 from three-point range. Again, 2 of those threes, the last 2 threes he hit, Corey, humongous buckets to really put the Titans on thin ice.
Yeah, Shaq Dance was able to dominate, able to get in the paint. When they started collapsing on Julian Gamble, they needed a guy to step up big for the Firebirds. Shaq Dance was that guy here today.
For the rest of the Firebirds, Daquan Antoine, an awesome game. 30 points, 10 of 16 from the field, 3 of 6 from three-point range, 7 of 9 from the charity stripe. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal for Daquan Antoine in over 36 minutes of basketball. 22 points for Julian Gamble, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. And a huge number for him, 10 of 17 from the line. He really struggled the first 2 ball games, but today he came through with clutch free throws. DJ Thomas left the ball game injured. He finished with 15 points, 4 assists, 4 steals on 5 of 13 shooting. Ahmad Abdullah, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Ahmad Abdullah, 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. And on the other side for the Tampa Bay Titans, they had 7 players in double figures, again on an 8-man squad. 26 points for Trey Dooms, a triple-double, 26 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists. He had 2 steals and only 2 turnovers in 42 minutes of action. He was the best player on the floor for Tampa Bay by far. 20 points for Justin Blanks, 14 points for Flores, 17 points for Bryce Beamer on 7 of 13 from the field. 10 points for Bryce Morang, who fouled out of today's ball game. And also Flores with 14 as well. Jonathan Jean, 10 points on 3 of 3 shooting, 2 of 2 from 2-point, 1 of 1 from three-point range, and 3 of 6 from the line. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists, but turned it over 6 times. Quick look at the full statistics for both teams. Firebirds finished today's game 45% from the field, 8 of 25 from three-point range. From the free throw line, guys, 96 free throws taken in today's ball game. Firebirds 34 of 49 for 69%. Titans 28 of 47 for 59%. The rebounding edge went to Tampa Bay 51 to 48. They also out-assisted the Firebirds 23 to 20. But they also turned the ball over way too much. 23 turnovers for the Tampa Bay Titans. Points from those turnovers, 28 points for the Firebirds on those 23 giveaways. Fouls were about even, 32 to 30, but that went in favor of the Firebirds. And on the bench today, 31 to 21 in favor of Tampa Bay. The fast break points, Tampa owned transition 36 to 20. But again, they were really hurt today by the free throw line and by turning the basketball over. Corey, your final thoughts?
It's a very tough series, Craig. Very tough series we just watched. Tampa, nothing to hold their head down about at all. Came into this game outnumbered and truthfully outmatched. Gave the Firebirds a very tough series. A team with a very, very bright future here in the TBL as Raleigh now looks towards the future to the next round against the Frederick Flying Cows, a team they're very familiar with and a team that's going to come to play and going to come to play hard.
And in a shocker here in New York, the Albany Patroons have lost to the New York Phoenix. Actually, correction, I take that back. The Albany Patroons win 102-97, and they will advance to the next round as well. The last game on tonight's docket, San Diego at Bakersfield. That will take place 8 o'clock Eastern. But again, we'll be back with you right here in the nest in beautiful Southeast Raleigh, North Carolina, either Thursday or Friday night. Please check the basketballleague.net and RaleighFirebirds.net as well for all the information on the next round against the Frederick Flying Cows. So for our producer, Jamia Cornell, for my analyst extraordinaire, Corey Frazier, I'm Craig Green saying thanks again for tuning in to Raleigh Firebirds playoff basketball, and we'll see you next week. Sayonara and buenos noches.
This has been a copyrighted production of High Level Media, all rights reserved. For full season coverage of your favorite high school, collegiate, and semi-professional sports teams in North Carolina, visit highlevelmedianc.com.